And this is Wrestling Unlimited, as I got to not yell so that mic doesn't pick me up. Let me see if I can turn it down just a little bit more. Hello, hello, hello. Cool. We might get a slight echo. You could sit up on the mic a little bit. We might get a slight echo. But if we do, I apologize. We're trying to still work out the whole having two mics, because if we only have the one mic, you'll never hear him. So let me know how it does sound once we get going. But as you see, I got somebody else here with me. So about a week ago, I was listening to Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Live, and he talked about, hey, the Royal Rumble's coming up. And my son Tyler here goes, Royal Rumble? Next weekend? And I was like, yeah, Royal Rumble coming up. And he's like, I want to watch. I was like, okay, if you want to watch, how about you also do the podcast with me afterwards? He's never done this before. And so it's something he's been interested in, you know, live streaming and podcasting and all that. And so he was like, sure, I'll do it with you. So it should be really fun. Maybe we get him to do more of these. Maybe he'll do all or most of the pay-per-views with me or something. He ain't going to be doing Raws or SmackDowns because those are too late. He's already in bed by those times by the time they're over. But maybe we get him on here for the Raws and SmackDowns. If he's nervous his first time, I get it. But I told him, hey, you want to say something? Just cut me off and say it. So Tyler's going to be joining me here. Going to be really fun. Going to hang out and talk about the Royal Rumble that we both really liked. Also, got something special for you guys here. We have partnered up with Big Shots to do a giveaway. Let me make this a little bigger on the screen really fast so you see what this is. Big Shots is basically like your old school wrestling buddies, but better. Big Shots is giving one lucky listener of this live stream a $100 gift code to their website. And to enter, all you have to do in the live chat on YouTube and Twitch is put exclamation Big Shots in the live chat at any time throughout this live stream. And then you'll be granted the win. You'll be granted, or not granted the win, but you will be guaranteed a chance to win. You will be entered into the raffle that we will be picking. I'll let Tyler pick the name at the end. And then you got to be here at the end, though. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to pick the name, and then I'm going to tell that person, message me, whether that is a Twitch Whisper or a Twitter DM, so that way I have your contact, and then we will get you the info to get you your promo code and your $100 gift card. So that's the thing. You can't just put it in now and then go away and go, oh, hopefully I win. Because how am I supposed to know how to contact you? Like random person in the live chat that's entered. Too cool. How am I supposed to find you? You know what I mean? There's no more DMs on YouTube, so I can't just YouTube DM you. But if you're here throughout and you're here at the end, you will be able to win, which we're basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Tyler pick the name before we go to the polls. And then by the end of going to the polls, hopefully that person reaches back out and says, hey, here's me, hi, and then we can get him his stuff. So that's the thing. Put exclamation Big Shots in the live chat at any time. You only have to do it once because it's only going to pick it up once. If you put it in multiple times, it's not multiple entries. So put, again, it's exclamation Big Shots in the live chat to win a free $100 gift code to Big Shots. And it's not just wrestling. They've got WWE, they've got UFC, they've got Street Fighter, and I think there's one more that they work with, one more partner they have. Get Big Shots. But their big ones are WWE and UFC. But they have, it is WWE, UFC, Street Fighter, and Jay and Silent Bob. Those are the three that they have. And they have a bunch of different WWE ones. They have these three you see here, John Cena, Jey Uso, the winner of the Royal Rumble, and Seth Rollins. They've got a Pat McAfee. They've got a Logan Paul. They've got the WWE Championship, as you see here. And they have them in three different sizes. They have a small keychain size, a medium, I think it's like a 15-inch size, and they got a 22-inch size, which is a big boy. So it'll be really cool to see all of that. Also, before we talk about the actual show itself, there's some breaking news kind of going around right now from PW Insider, as I'm going to read that right here. Mike Johnson of PW Insider does write the following. While PWInsider.com is still working to confirm details, something went wrong with Drew McIntyre's elimination from the Men's Rumble. When McIntyre went to the back, he was, quote, shouting and cursing. Or, I really read that. He was, quote, screaming and cursing. That, quote, someone had to get their moves in at the expense of a number of stories in the match. We are told McIntyre was pretty, we are told McIntyre pretty loudly stormed out of the building and was gone before the Rumble match ended. More as we confirm. So I don't know exactly what's going on, But Drew McIntyre was not happy after he got eliminated. You could see it on his face, but I just thought, oh, Damian Priest kicked him out of the Rumble, eliminated him. He's gone. Sell it. Be pissed off. But apparently he was for reals pissed off. So don't have any other further details outside of that. But yeah, Drew was mad. And he made it very well known backstage throughout the show, or throughout the match, and storming out, leaving before the match was even over. So yeah, god dang. I think last time we heard Drew do something like that was when Punk came back and he was pissed off about it. So we'll see how it all just play out. If we have any more details on it, I'll keep an eye on the PWU Insider website to see if they put out any updates. But yeah, that's all we really have right now. I'm just seeing here. They have another thing. Oh, that's the Alexa Bliss news from earlier. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. So with that, I want to say thank you for joining us here. Twitch.tv/PW Unlimited, YouTube.com/Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and podcast services all around the globe like Stitcher, Spotify, Google Pod, Apple Pod, Anchor, iHeartRadio, and so much more. Remember, if you are watching live on Twitch, you can help us out a couple of different ways. You can either help us out by hitting that donate button down below or by donating Twitch bits in the live chat. Also, remember, you can help us out by subscribing to the channel one of two different ways. You can either subscribe with a tiered subscription, or you can subscribe with Amazon Prime, because remember, if you have Amazon Prime, then you have Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming gives you a lot of cool things like free games, free stuff for games, and you always get one free subscription to any Twitch channel you want to subscribe to throughout the month. And I greatly appreciate it if you did right here for Wrestling Unlimited. Also, remember to help us out over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. That way you know we post new videos. That way you know when we go live. And that way you know when we post to the community tab. Also, hit the join button to become a channel member. As a channel member, at any tier, you get access to emotes and emojis you can use in the live chat and the comments. And then at the $5 tier or higher, you get access to our monthly watch-alongs, which might become bi-monthly. Not sure yet. We're going to do monthly Q&As that could also become bi-monthly if there's enough interest there. And other early access videos and whatnot, graphics packages and so forth that you will get access to as a member, whether that is a YouTube member or at patreon.com/PW Unlimited. Also remember that, excuse me. Also remember that if you want to comment, question, or concern read live on the air, you can do so by donating a super chat in the live chat. And finally, head over to the Epic Game Store. Head over to the Epic Game Store and buy something. Whether you're buying a new game, whether you're buying an old game, whether you're claiming a free game or getting bucks for Rocket League, Fortnite, or Fall Guys, use this code right here, PW Unlimited, at checkout, and you will be supporting us at no extra cost. Hey, Fortnite, what is it? OG Chapter 1 Season 2? It's out now. They got a new Battle Pass. Go buy the Battle Pass. Use this code, PW Unlimited, in the Epic Game Store. No, not the Epic Games. Well, maybe in the Epic Game Store if you're just buying bucks or V-Bucks. But even if it's just on your PlayStation, your Xbox, your Switch, your phone, your tablet, wherever, your computer, wherever you're playing Fortnite, it's going to ask you if you have a creator code. And you do. It's right. Over my hand goes there. I'm used to being in a different position and it being more like that. Anyways, use our code for Epic Games and all Epic Game Store purchases. But with that, we do have, Esports Gaming Rules with a bit donation here on Twitch. He does state, quote, one of the wildest WWE PLE PPVs we've ever seen in the Triple H era. Alexa Bliss is back. Nikki Bella is back. Punk, Roman, and Seth are mad at each other. Charlotte won the Women's Rumble, and Jay shocked the world, and Jordan Grace crossed the line to WWE officially. And Joe Hendry didn't get to see John Cena face-to-face in the Rumble, thanks to Roman. I didn't think about that one, because he called out John Cena, saying, oh, I want to defend the TNA title against John Cena. But he was out before Cena was in. I didn't think about that one. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. So let me move this camera over just a tiny bit more so we're centered more. That looks better. So now I'm going to ask you, Tyler, what was your favorite match of the pay-per-view?
Either got to be Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, or at the end of the Royal Rumble with Jey Uso.
Yeah, the whole time he's like, oh, there's only like 4 people left and John Cena's one of them. John Cena's going to win. John Cena's going to win. I'm like, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I was half right on this Rumble. So my prediction was final 2 was Seth Rollins, John Cena. Seth eliminates Cena. There we go. So I was half right. Cena did get eliminated at final 2 and then going to the Elimination Chamber. Because if you didn't see the post show, John Cena did state, he literally, and I'm paraphrasing this, but he said, quote, I haven't said this outright, but I'm going to say it right now. I want to go main event WrestleMania, win my 17th World Championship. That's my goal. That's my plan. I'm doing that right now. And the way to do that is to enter the Elimination Chamber. I'm leaving and going back to Hungary to go finish filming this movie. So of all the other 5 guys that are going to be in this match, you got 5 weeks to talk crap about me, to disparage my name. And then I'll show back up in Toronto and win the Elimination Chamber. So, good question. Where'd you put that notebook? Good question, Bangs. I forgot about that. Tyler's going to grab it. I have it written down in a notebook. Who won the predictions? Good question. I forgot about that. I was going to just put those up on social media later or talk about it Monday, but we can look here. It is I won in the tag match. We both got a point in the world title match. I won by 1 point on Luke. So Luke picked Motor City Machine Guns to win the tag match. I picked DIY. DIY wins. We both picked Cody. We both picked Charlotte. He picked Punk. I picked Rollins for the men's rumble. So I beat Luke by 1 point. But with all of that, as far as the show does go, we're not going to recap the pre-show because I half paid attention to the pre-show. Didn't really watch it or whatnot. But the show does open up with the Women's Royal Rumble. And it's one of the better Women's Royal Rumbles, I will say. We've had Women's Royal Rumble since 2018, and it was one of the better ones that we have had. So Io Sky enters first, and Liv Morgan enters second. It went back and forth until Roxanne Perez, former NXT Women's Champion, enters at number 3. Perez hit them with a combo Russian leg sweep DDT, and Lyra Valkyria comes out at number 4. Chelsea Green enters at number 5, and unlike Valkyria, Green took her time to come down to the ring. So it's like new Women's IC Champ coming out, boom, new U.S. Women's Champion coming out back to back. I thought that was a really cool way to do it. Yes, Wayne, Luke was there live. So probably Monday on the Raw review, we'll spend the first part of that review talking about Luke's weekend because he also went to WrestleCon yesterday and today. So we'll be talking all that with Luke on Monday. So Green tucked everyone over the top, but nobody actually went out. They saved themselves. She celebrated like she did anyways, and then out came B-Fab, number 6. Ivy Nile entered at number 7. Nile handed out German suplexes and hit a double German to Perez and Green. Crowd then popped, but followed with "You Suck" chants to Ivy Nile, because, you know, she's associated with Chad Gable and the "You Suck" thing there, this and that and whatnot. Zoe Stark comes out at number 8. Liv Morgan almost gets eliminated, and the crowd, well, didn't want to see that happen. Then Lash Legend comes out at number 9, another NXT name. Legend actually looked really good in this match, and she ran wild until B-Fab and Legend knocked each other down with some big boots. Green had the first elimination of the match, though, by eliminating and tossing out B-Fab, and actually got pretty big pop for it, I will say so myself. Bianca Belair comes out at number 10. It's kind of a goofy spot that got over a little bit. She did the 10 punches in the corner. Someone would try to interrupt, but then she would flip over them and then do it to them. Kind of weird, but hey, it got over. We then had Shayna Baszler coming in at number 11. Next up, Lyra Valkyria was eliminated by Ivy Nile, so she's chucked out of their second elimination. Also, speaking of, the Rumble matches, I loved the scoreboard. It's called a sports bug, but the lower third Chiron, however you want to say it. The real term is sports bug, that had all the scores. I guess you would say it was 6 people are in the ring right now. 14 people have entered so far. And then whenever someone would come out, it's got their Rumble stats. I really, really liked that. That was really cool. Where were we? So Bayley enters at number 12. She had a little face-off with Io Sky, but they were cut off by PFC. Sonya Deville enters at number 13. Maxine Dupree comes out at number 14. Actually didn't look bad. She looked pretty good going up against Ivy Nile here. Dupree then got the better of her, and PFC, Pete Friesen Collective, cut her off before she could try the Caterpillar. The other wrestlers took out PFC, so Dupree then hit that reverse Caterpillar, and then she eliminated Ivy Nile, but was immediately eliminated by Pure Fusion Collective. Naomi then enters at number 15, and Naomi and Bianca eliminated Stark, while Bayley and Sky eliminated Deville and Baszler. Jada Parker then came out at number 16. Got a very good reaction. Better than I was expecting for just the NXT women. You know what I mean? Parker and Legend. Parker, Legend, and Belair and Naomi all kind of tried to team up together because at first it was like, the NXT girls, we got this. We're going to run this. And then the women's tag champs like, let's all four go together. And then Chelsea looks at them all and goes, yeah, let's all work together. Oh, crap. Never mind. They don't want to work with me. And they all beat down Chelsea. And so Legend then accidentally boots Parker. Green eliminates Legend and gets a big pop of that. Chelsea Green was very over in this match. Every time she did something, they popped. They loved Chelsea Green in Indianapolis. Piper then comes out at number 17, and Chelsea couldn't be more happy. Yet they're going this and that and back and forth, and all of a sudden, Piper accidentally eliminates Chelsea. And the crowd boos because they're like, Chelsea's gone. Natty then comes out at number 18. They put over all her records and how she's been in every women's rumble and this and that. And then number 19 is Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace comes out. They put on the graphic, former TNA Knockouts champion. Michael Cole states last year she came into the Women's Rumble as a TNA Knockouts champion. This year, she comes in as one of us, signed to WWE. And I go, ooh, there's the confirmation right there. Jordynne Grace is signed. Word is from Fightful that she has signed a multi-year deal. So she hands out clotheslines while Perez was on her back. Grace then eliminates Parker. Grace got Ivy Nile up on her shoulders, and commentary lost their shit for a minute. And then she did the Death Valley Driver Finley roll and literally rolled, popped herself, and boom, landed on her feet. Looked crazy. But that's Jordynne Grace. She's crazy as shit. And she's awesome. So Grace then, in a funny spot, Grace hugs Naomi because, they got a history. They had a good series of matches in TNA over the Knockouts Championship. So they got a little bit of a history there. And they, in real life, got really close while working together in TNA. And so they embrace, and Bianca looks at Naomi and goes, excuse me, girl. And she grabs Jordynne by the back of the head and yanks her off of Naomi. And Bianca's pissed off at her. Like, why are you embracing with this girl? No, we're the partners. We're the tag team champions. And I'm like, oh, are we getting subtle hints of a Bianca heel turn? Is Bianca getting a little catty here, getting pissed off, whatnot? I'm like, this is interesting. Very interesting. So they're going, Meechin, and then comes out at number 20. And then we get the big return. The first big return. Number 21, Alexa Bliss. And the place lost their minds when Alexa Bliss came out. Like, this place went crazy. No, not you. Alexa Bliss. Not Alexa Amazon. Alexa, stop. Hate when that happens. We're going to say Bliss from now on. So Bliss comes out. And she's got a new Lily doll. So they've reworked the Lily doll. She's got a new t-shirt that you can get. We have it up on all our social medias. The link is there if you want to get the new Alexa Bliss Play and Pain t-shirt. It's going to go off again. Stop. Alexa, stop. I hate this goddamn thing. It's very useful on most occasions, except for when we're talking about this specific wrestler. Anyways. So Michael Cole goes, hey, the internet said she wasn't coming back. And Wade goes, that's why you don't listen to the dirt sheets, Cole. And it's like, well, originally she was supposed to come back 3 weeks ago. Things fell through with negotiations on that, and I guess they worked things out. So it's like at one point, it's not that we said, or other reporters said, she wasn't ever coming back. It was things have stalled in her comeback, but it could happen at any time. And then we had known about 2 to 3 hours before the show went on the air, Alexa's there. Bliss is there. So she comes out, big pop from the crowd. She wore black and red, had the pink highlights in her hair. So I don't know. And she had the Lily doll. So I don't know if she's supposed to be with the Wyatts or if it's just a, hey, this is our version of Alexa Bliss right now. Not the full on, like, when she was feuding with Nia Jax's goddess character, former Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, or if it's just, this is Alexa Bliss. So I think it's kind of an in-between maybe. We'll wait and see. We don't know what brand she's going to be on, whether that's Raw or SmackDown, but it's great to see that she's back. And she tried to dupe us all. She tried to dupe us all because at 1 in the afternoon, She posted a photo of her and her daughter sitting in her living room watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Bitch, you're at the freaking Lucas Oil Stadium. You ain't at home watching Mickey Mouse. So she gets a good pop, and we get vintage Alexa Bliss. She does all of her big moves, everything that we remember. She lays out Bailey. They got history. Remember, she beat Bailey in San Jose one time, and people lost their shit. She laid out Bailey, and the crowd were on their feet. She posed to the crowd, and the crowd popped again. Zelina Vega then comes out at number 22. She gave Jordynne Grace an Avalanche Code Red. That was crazy. And they even said that move was created by her cousin, the Amazing Red. Candice LeRae enters at number 23. And then NXT Stephanie Vicure comes out at number 24 to a pretty dang good reaction. We then get WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus at number 25. And that number is significant to Trish because this year she will be celebrating her 25th anniversary in pro wrestling. So that's why she came out, I believe, number 25. It all makes sense. They have a new Trish Stratus 25 years T-shirt. She came out at number 25. And according to Fightful and Sean Ross Sapp, this is not a one-off thing. She'll be doing some more stuff throughout the year. We don't know exactly what and how much, but she will be doing more with WWE going forward. So that's really cool to see. She beats up Natalya, gave a double bulldog to LeRae and Grace. Niven then ran Stratus over with a tackle. Raquel Rodriguez then enters at number 26. Morgan eliminated Natalya with a code breaker off the apron. Rodriguez then knocked Bliss to the apron, and Morgan eliminated Bliss with a code breaker, and the crowd booed when when Bliss got eliminated by Liv Morgan. Then the queen, or the top girl, we don't know what to call her yet. I think it's top girl. Charlotte Flair comes out, makes her return, gets the big pyro entrance and everything, and then can't get her robe off. She's over here fiddling with it. And so she was asked in the press conference, how did you feel in the moment coming out there for the Rumble match, your big return and so forth? And she goes, I'll give you guys a little secret. And granted, she doesn't know what the cameras are going to pick up and see and show and whatnot, but she goes, I'll give you guys a little secret. I couldn't get my robe off at first. And I'm like, yeah, we know. We saw it until finally someone was like, cut from her. We don't need to see that. Also, speaking of wardrobe malfunctions, early on in the match, Lyra Valkyria almost had her whole top pop off. Like the clip right here around the back of her neck popped, and it started to fall forward, and she caught it, and commentary called it out. I think it was Wade. Oh, we almost just had a wardrobe malfunction. So, where was I? Charlotte Flair comes out. She's got a bedazzled, glittery knee brace on. She made sure we knew that it was all sparkly because it fits her new character. She said that in the press conference as well. And Charlotte ran wild and eliminated Michin pretty quickly. Stephanie Vicure and Jordynne Grace tried to give her a delayed vertical suplex, which turned into a double DDT instead. And then Charlotte eliminated Piper Niven. NXT Women's Champion Julia came out at number 28. That was one I wasn't expecting. So Julia comes out at number 28. She eliminated Jordynne Grace. She eliminates her with a headbutt and then one of her V-trigger knees off the apron. Now, the big question here with Jordynne Grace is, okay, her elimination was done by Julia. Is that like a tease that she's going to NXT and may even work with Julia maybe after Vengeance Day? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for Jordynne Grace. No one has said anything. I think this week we will know because she's either going to be on Raw, NXT, or SmackDown. And so that should be interesting. I hope she would just go straight to the main roster, but I can see them wanting to do things with her in NXT. I know Shawn Michaels is a big fan of her, so I can see him pushing for it. So the crowd lightly booed when Grace was eliminated. Not like when Chelsea got eliminated or Alexa, but they were upset. So Julia and Vecchio faced off for a moment, but then ended up teaming up and a brawl broke out as Nia Jax entered at 29. And oh my God, did they put Nia over big. So Vega's on the apron and Jax yanked her out for an elimination before Jax even entered the match. Stratus then eliminated Candice LeRae. Jax then tried a power bomb on Stratus, but Stratus turned it into Hurricane Rana. LeRae already eliminated, assisted Jax in eliminating Trish as she pulled Trish off the apron. After Nia threw her over the top rope, where she saved herself. Crowd booed and Trish was eliminated. Nikki Bella then enters at number 30. So Nikki is the last one in. Big return for Nikki. And the word is that this is a return, not just a, hey, special appearance. She gets a Very good reaction from the live crowd. Big pop. And I don't know if maybe like everyone was expecting it to be Becky, because no Becky. No one ever said Becky was going to be in there. There were some conflicting reports today. Fightful said Becky wasn't there. PW Insider said Becky was there. So I don't know. Was she there? Was she not? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what we find out on that one. But no Becky in the Rumble. No Becky at all seen on the show. Anyways, where was I? Nikki gets a good reaction. Everyone chose this moment to gang up on Nia, though. Nia knocked them all down. Then there was a wild spot where just a bunch of people wound up on the apron. So Nia just knocked them all off. It was Stephanie Vicur, Io Sky, Naomi Belair, and Rodriguez all get eliminated at once. Jackson also eliminates Morgan shortly after, and Perez eliminated Julia. So we didn't see this on the broadcast, but fans got video. All these women get eliminated, and then they're just fighting all the way up the ramp to the back. They're just fighting all the way up the ramp to the back, which is pretty funny. I wish they would have showed it on commentary. Jackson eliminates Bailey. Nikki, they went to eliminate Nia, but Nia moved. And then Jax... No, I wrote that wrong. Jax was trying to eliminate Bailey. Nikki went to attack. Nia moved. And Nikki accidentally eliminated Bailey. Jax would then throw out Nikki Bella. So I think we're down to the final three here. Perez got the surprise elimination over Nia Jax, which nobody reacted, but that crowd popped huge for. She then had a quick little battle with Charlotte, but Charlotte booted her and eliminated her to pick up the victory. Very quick little final two, boom, we're done. Bada bing, bada boom, get it out of there. What did you think of the Women's Royal Rumble match? Did you like it? What were some of the things and the women that you liked the most that you saw in there? Granted, he's kind of learning wrestling again. He watched it when he was real little, but not enough to like know a lot of things. So he's still learning the names of who's who and what's what.
I feel like the last two was really short, but the rest of the match was a lot longer than it was.
We can look that up. That's a good question, because the women's match I know went
an hour and 7 minutes.
10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. The men's match was 10 minutes longer. That's the thing. You are right. The women's match felt longer than the men's match. The men's match felt quicker. But the women's match was an hour and 10 minutes. The men's match was an hour and 20 minutes. So
I also feel like the men's was there was a lot more elimination quicker than there was.
Yeah, there was a spot where there was like 15 women in at one time. So it was like that ring was whoa. You gotta be kidding me, Espinosa. We traded freaking Anthony Davis for Luka? The Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Luka? I didn't see that one coming. I haven't been really following up with a lot of NBA stuff recently. So maybe it's been like kind of rumored. I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy. I would have kept Anthony Davis, to be completely honest. But hey, you do you. Any other thoughts on the Women's Royal Rumble?
I feel like Charlotte had a good. I did not back in the.
Yeah, so she was gone for a whole year because she tore her knee, her ACL on her knee, and she was literally gone for a year. And so it was like, we didn't know how people were going to react. Were they going to be happy to see her? Were they going to be like, oh, it's Charlotte Flair again? We don't like her. So I thought she got a pretty good reception for her return. And weirdly enough, in the press conference and when she was hanging out with IShow Speed briefly backstage, she was acting like a babyface, just Ashley Fleer. So I don't know if this new gimmick's supposed to be a heel. I don't know if this new gimmick's supposed to be a babyface, but we'll see how it all does go off. But yeah, Charlotte is back, and we'll see how that all does play. And also, Charlotte Flair, she was on IShow Speed's live stream, and literally, she came off like the older lady that don't know what these kids are doing. So Speed's like, say hi to the chat. And she's like, hi, chat. And he's like, what did he say to her to say? Do it for the, what was it? Like, he's got it's like his saying when he's like, the speed of the show or the thing. And I can't remember exactly what it was. And she was like, what? To the cheese and the hit?
I can subscribe to the Speed channel, man.
Oh, yeah. Like, subscribe to the Speed channel, man. And she's like the scribe cheese, man? And she's like, and literally looked like these kids that got like the older moms or whatever that know nothing about like the younger generation things, and just it was funny as shit. I have the video and the clip of it up on our YouTube, not our YouTube, our Twitter. If you want to go check it out, it's funny as hell. Because she's like, hold on. He's like, never mind, don't worry about it. And she's like, no, slow it down for me. I want to know what you're actually trying to say and what you want me to say. Because he's like subscribe to the speed, man. And then it's like, it was funny as hell, super funny. It was great. Yeah, damn it. We were just talking about that. Or someone brought it up in the live chat. Crazy. Freaking Luca for Anthony Davis. What? Bank says speed talk's funny, so it didn't help.
He's way too.
Oh, yeah. But I think he's cool. Opposed to like some of these other younger live streamers, I think he's one of the better ones, especially like as a role model-ish. Unlike that one kid there's a couple of them kids that well, no, Kai's fine. But there's some of these live streamer kids that I'll see clips of them, and they're like trying to start fights with people, and then when the guy wants to fight them, they stand behind their bodyguard, and it's like, no, that's not how you act in the real world. And I don't want my kids to learn something like that. That's an okay thing to do. No, you don't go try to start fights with people and then hide behind your bodyguard. Anyways, Women's Rumble, I thought it was really good. One of the better Women's Rumbles we have gotten in recent history. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. We see some legends in the crowd as well. We got we'll talk about speed. Trust me. We'll talk about all of that in the Rumble. Because that was, I thought, actually pretty freaking great. So, you see Godfather, Mickey James, and Kurt Angle in the crowd. He's with his daughter and his wife. And they talk about how it's the first time Kurt's ever actually brought his world's medal. Like, he's always traveling and doing things with the Olympic gold medal. But his gold medal from the Worlds in 1995, he has never brought that out of the house, basically. So, cool. Yeah, Bangs, those are the ones I was talking about. I couldn't remember their names. We also see Marcus Freeman and Stephen Amell in the live chat, or in the live crowd. Also, Stephen Amell, go watch Heels on Netflix. We need to get a Heels season 3. Please, please, please. Also, Stephen Amell, Suits LA coming out, I want to say in February. That show looks like it's going to be good as well. Stephen Amell, great actor. Good friends with Cody. Let me get our first of 2 title matches with the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line. It was DIY defending against Motor City Machine Guns in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, I know we were getting dinner ready and stuff, so you didn't see the first, like, half of this match. We were downstairs getting dinner and whatnot.
I saw the second.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Right, we saw, so we didn't see the first fall, but we saw the second. We saw Motor City Machine Guns get the second fall, and then when Street Profits come in and all of that. But so let me scroll up in the notes here. So Tommaso Ciampa pretty quickly actually pins Alex Shelley with a knee strike, maybe like 3 minutes in, and gets the first fall. Johnny Gargano then tried a slingshot spear later on, but Shelley super kicked him in midair, which looked really cool. Chris Sabin then tagged in and wiped out DIY with a dive. Sabin and Shelley then hit Gargano with a skull and bones and got the second fall. What says Tyler's mic is cutting out? Let me try one thing then to fix it. Yeah, we were having issues with his mic already. That's why we started later than we wanted to. But let me say hi really fast.
Hello.
Say it again.
Hello.
No, the same way. Don't talk lower. Talk the same.
Hello.
Let me drop this down just a little bit. Talk again.
Hello.
Test 1, 2. All right. Might work. That might fix it. We're working out the bugs here. It's the first time we've done 2 mics together like this. And so, got to work out the kinks and learn the right way to do things. First time doing it, so there's going to be some hiccups. Also, I think another thing he needs to do is get closer to the mic, because I think it's because he's farther back off of it. That's why it's also cutting in and out, because he's not right up on the microphone.
Yeah.
Anywho. Oh, now it's picking me up a little more. Give me 1 second.
Here, I'll try to move it this way a little bit more.
No, I just need to do this. I just need to take this from it. Boom. All right. Should be fine. It'll pick me up a little bit, but it shouldn't pick me up as much. Okay.
Yeah.
So, DIY get the skull and bones. They get the second fall. Motor City Machine Guns get the second fall. DIY then hit Sabin with a combo super kick fairy tale ending, but Shelley broke up the cover. Ciampa then hits Sabin with the Project Ciampa and gets a close near fall. With Ciampa hanging upside down in the corner, Shelley suplexed Gargano into him, and Sabin followed this up with a dropkick. They then hit a combo powerbomb blockbuster, but Gargano broke up the cover. Gargano then hit Ciampa by accident, which led to Motor City Machine Guns hitting a flurry of double team offense. So they go to the top to hit their finisher, and somebody jumps on the apron all in black with the hoodie on. And we're like, who the hell's this guy? Excuse me. Who the hell is this guy? And so referee starts dealing with him when Angelo Dawkins, another guy. So we get another guy dressed all in black. Well, we see his face. It's Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins attacks Sabin from behind with a crutch. DIY then takes the advantage here, hits him with the meat in the middle, pins him, and retains the WWE Tag Team Championships. So then afterwards, they reveal themselves. They pull off the hoods. We're the Street Profits. And they attack DIY as well after the match. So I don't know exactly where this is all going to lead to, but eventually it's probably going to lead to the Street Profits and DIY. Because, you know, DIY are the ones that attacked them backstage a couple of weeks ago. So DIY attacked them, stole their title match, won the tag titles. They're pissed off. So from what you saw in this match, what did you think?
From that match,
up on the mic, bud. You gotta learn.
From that match, I thought the ending was kind of stupid with the Street Profit beating up DIY. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of stupid, but I mean.
So here's what you need to know, though. About 3 weeks ago, the Street Profits, so the Motor City Machine Guns were the tag team champions. The Street Profits were getting a title shot, but before their match started, they got attacked backstage, beat up, they couldn't wrestle. They got hurt. So DIY come and go, you need challengers? We'll challenge for the titles. Then they had another team lie and say, oh, it was this other team that beat them up when it was actually DIY that beat them up in the first place. So that's why Street Profits came out and attacked everybody, because they were pissed off that their title match got taken from them by DIY.
I'm pretty sure that it might challenge DIY.
Probably.
For to get the titles. But I understand now, because I did not watch that.
Right. You got to get informed on the storylines. I can get why you could say, oh, I don't like the attack finish at the end. I totally get that. That makes a lot of sense. You just want to see a good match between two teams and best team wins. Also, guys, remember, if you want to enter into the giveaway, put exclamation big shots in the live chat to enter into our giveaway to win a $100 promo code for Big Shots. Big Shots is basically like the old school wrestling buddies. We'll put that up on the screen for you guys to see again. Big Shots. They've got partnerships with WWE, the UFC, Street Fighter, and Jay and Silent Bob. You get a $100 gift code off of your purchase on Big Shots, which basically will cover a couple of the little mini ones, probably 2 of the medium-sized ones, and should, I would assume, I don't know how much shipping is, but should cover one of the larger size ones as well. So, in theory, you will be getting, for the most part, most likely, you will get something for free from Big Shots if you do win the giveaway. Remember, it is exclamation, excuse me, it's exclamation Big Shots in the live chat. Also, remember, if you want to get your comment, question, or concern read live on the air, you can do so by donating a super chat or Twitch bits on Twitch. And then also remember, you only have to enter once, because it doesn't pick up your multiple entries. That doesn't help. So if you do it once, you're entered in. So then they start talking about Pat McAfee's history inside Lucas Oil Field and some of his bigger moments from his football career. Then we see more legends in the crowd. Ron Simmons, Rick Steiner, Rob Van Dam, Bella Muhammad, and John Mellencamp, who Michael Cole geeked out about. So according to Luke, he told me that when they showed Rick Steiner, big boos. They booed the crap out of him. So then we got the match that this guy was really excited for, the ladder match. You got Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, undisputed WWE Championship match. This is the one that I feel like he reacted the most to while watching. So match goes 25 minutes. Early on in the match, Owens slammed Rhodes through the metal hinges of the ladder. Basically, on the outside, Cody went to give a suplex to Rhodes, or to Owens. Owens reverses it, slams Cody right on the ladder on the outside or on the ramp. Those two start fighting in the crowd, and they're going everywhere. Owens slams, actually in the crowd, I don't know if it was a beer or soda or what, but Cody grabbed a fan's drink, smacked it across Kevin's face, and the great visual of the liquid of the drink just splashing off of him. Looked really cool. So they get back to the ring. Owens slammed Rhodes on a ladder and set up a ladder bridge to use later. Owens found a mini ladder. This is kind of funny. And they started using it as a weapon. They just started hitting each other with this mini ladder. Rhodes grabbed it at one point and used it. Rhodes then tried climbing the regular ladder, but Owens yanked him off and hit him with the power bomb. Kind of similar to like his pop-up power bomb, but he didn't have to pop him up. He dropped him down. Later on, Rhodes suplexed Owens onto a ladder. And boy, did this one look like it hurt. It was when the ladder was laying like flat like this in a V shape. And so he suplexes Kevin on it, and Kevin's back hits right at the edge where the V connects at the top of the ladder. Oh my God, did that look painful. Ooh, boy. Where was I? So then Cody pulls off one of the rungs of the ladder and uses it like a weapon. Starts hitting Kevin with it. Owens eventually does respond and hit the dusty jabs, the flip-flop fly. And instead of hitting the elbow, though, he used the ladder rung and hit Cody with it. Owens then took a brutal bump up next. Rhodes countered a pile driver and gave Owens a backdrop onto a ladder bridge. Owens got his receipt by powerbombing Owens on the ladder in the ring. Owens then set up a ladder bridge in the ring. But Rhodes kind of like tried to fight out of it. He tried to give him a suplex, but then Owens gave him a fisherman's buster off the top rope. Cody bounced off of the ladder. It looked like Kevin may have hit his head on the ladder, and immediately, these two hit the ladder, bounce on the mat. There's doctors and refs flying in the ring to check on them. Sammy shows up out of nowhere. Sami Zayn. He's checking on Kevin. He kind of looks over at Cody, and then he goes back to looking at Kevin. And so the refs are over here going, do we stop it? Do we stop it? This, that. And no. Kevin gets up and keeps fighting. He goes to give Cody a stunner, and Cody counters it into a crossroads. Owens then rolls out to the ringside area, and Rhodes goes after him. Instead of climbing the ladder, he rammed Owens' head repeatedly against the announce table. Owens then comes up off of that bleeding. Pretty good. Bleeding pretty good. Rhodes then set him something. Don't know what he was trying to go for on the announce table. And Owens hits him with a low blow. Hits him right in the crotch. Owens then went for a pile driver or powerbomb. Package something. It looked like maybe the package pile driver on the announce table. But Cody reverses it. And backdrops him. And slams him right onto the ladder bridge where Kevin took the perfect bump here. His head stuck in between two of the rungs. Ladder breaks right in half like it's supposed to. And all the doctors swarm him. Sammy's right there. Like, he even noticed. He's like, whoa. Sammy ran up on him quick to check on him.
First one over there.
Yeah. Also, if you want to sit back, you can pull this back.
Yeah. Do that with this.
Remember, stay up on it so it doesn't cut in and out.
Yeah.
So Sammy's checking on him. Doctors are checking on him. Everybody's focused on Kevin, who is literally stuck in the ladder, basically. And so Cody gets in the ring, climbs up the ladder. Oh, it's the Alabama Slam. Never mind. Alabama Slam, not a power bomb. Alabama Slam. Anyways, so Cody gets in the ring, climbs up the ladder, grabs the first belt, grabs the Winged Eagle. Cody wins. Also, I forgot to mention the spot. Cody was dangling from the
I forgot about that.
titles as well at one point. But yeah, really, really, really good ladder match here. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if I can call it match of the night. I might. I just don't know. Yes, UFC. I just don't know if I like this or the Men's Rumble better. It was very close because towards the latter half of that Men's Rumble, it got really good with some of the spots they did and the eliminations and the stories they were telling. So it's like, I think I might have liked this a little bit better than the Men's Rumble, but it's so close that I don't know if I could pick a favorite. But what did you think of this ladder match, and what was your favorite spots and different things that happened?
My favorite spot was when they went into the crowd and he got Cody Rhodes hit tail with one of the drinks. I couldn't remember.
They never said what the drink was. I don't know if it was a beer. I don't know if it was a soda.
I think they said it was a beer, but
they may not have even known either. It was like Anyways, anything else you liked in the match?
The most surprising spot was, like you said, when Sami Zayn rushed up. He was the first one over there.
Like the way it was weird because it's like, of course they're all gonna go check on Kevin, but the way Sami like lunged to go check on him was like, oh crap, I hope Kevin's okay. Also, so afterwards, Cody's got both belts, and there's this camera shot of Kevin and Sami like sitting there. And Sami's still kind of like checking on him, and it's like a up camera shot, and you see Cody behind them. Cody mouths something down to them, but I don't know what he said. So I don't know about that. But we don't know Kevin's status. Yet Cody, I don't know if this is real or not. I heard it might be. Cody may have come out of this match hurt. I don't know if it's true, but according to Jackie Redmond on the post show, she said that Cody Rhodes suffered a number of injuries tonight in the ladder match. Because of that, Cody Rhodes will not be speaking to the media at the press conference, and his in-ring status right now is up in question. Cody will be on SmackDown this week, but other than that, we do not have another update. So then I saw a couple, media outlets. I think PW Insider may have posted something. Corey Brennan from Fightful may have posted something going, hey, we're looking into this because it may be something. It may not just be storyline for Cody. So hopefully Cody did not come up injured in this match. I so hope Cody didn't come up injured. Also, I just got the ESPN notification. Mavericks trading Luka to the Lakers as part of a deal to send Anthony Davis. Yep. Okay. Yep. Anyways, so I hope Cody's not injured. That would suck if Cody's injured. And let me see if we have any updates. Plus, if we have an update on that Drew story. McIntyre get pissed off. Let's see. Nothing from PW Insider. Let's see if Fightful has anything. They do. It'd probably be on their Patreon. Let me see if Fightful's got anything here. Fightful doesn't have anything either. Oh, Espinosa says it's a 3-team trade. Okay, I only saw like the first 2 lines of the thing because I just got the notification pop up. I didn't see the whole thing. Who's the 3rd team, Espinosa? So where's Anthony Davis going then? Is he going? Where's he going? Let me know the whole deets. I need to know this because I didn't want to lose. Man, fucking lost Anthony Davis. Jesus Christ. TV, I was about to talk about that next. So, yeah, we have no update on Cody right now. But according to Jackie Redmond, Cody is hurt. Utah, the Jazz. Interesting. So according to Jackie Redmond, Cody may be hurt. His in-ring Davis to Dallas. Wait, what's the deal? Hold on. I'm going to pull this up really fast. I know we're getting off topic, but I just want to see this really fast. So it says from ESPN, Mavericks trading Luka to Lakers as part of a deal that sends Anthony Davis to the Mavs. And then this one says, Mavs getting Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and Lakers 2029 first. 29 first as part of a 3-team deal involving the Jazz. What are the Jazz getting out of this? What are the Jazz getting out of this? If the Lakers are getting Luka and Dallas is getting Davis, what do the Jazz get? I don't know. I'll look more into that later, but interesting. Chase says, I think the Drew thing is a work. No, it's not. Because it's not the first time Drew got pissed off and stormed out before anyone could talk to him. This happened in the Survivor Series a year and a half ago when CM Punk returned. Drew got all pissed off, got his bag, and left. This is not a work. I mean, it could be. I don't think it is. Espinosa says 2 nobodies. But yeah, I don't think this is a work at all. I honestly think that there's something here to this story. Drew stormed out. Kivich says, is the package pile driver banned in WWE? That's what they want you to believe in storyline. But Kevin Owens is allowed to do it. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Kevin Owens is allowed to do a couple things other people aren't. Kevin Owens is regarded as one of the more safer wrestlers in the business. So it's like other people are probably not doing pile drivers, but they'll let Kevin do it. Just like, what was it, 2017? Vince wanted to do an angle where he got busted open. And the only person he trusted to bust him open with the headbutt was Kevin Owens. We see Tyrese Halliburton in the crowd, so he got there just in time for the men's rumble. After did they beat the Hawks? What was the score on that? Pacers versus Hawks. Let me look. Pacers, Hawks. Who ended up winning? Oh, Pacers won 132 to 127. Cool. So, before we talk about the men's rumble, we got to talk about WWE's new project that will air on Wednesdays on Tubi. WWE is bringing back the Evolve brand. So WWE did buy the Evolve brand a few years back from Gabe Sapolsky, who now works for WWE. And Triple H did talk about this a little bit in the post-show press conference. I'm going to pull this up here. I thought I saw something like a write-up about it. I don't have a write-up. But anyways, basically Triple H said that what Evolve is going to be, it is a show that will air Wednesdays on Tubi. And it is with their new talent. Their newest talent. But not just newest talent as far as just the green people, like the rookies. It will also involve the ID wrestlers. So you'll see like a Kevin Blackwood on here. You'll see like a Kylie Ray on this show. You'll see those wrestlers. That's where they will house. That's where they will live within WWE. They'll still go out there and do their stuff as far as on the indies and whatnot. But WWE will be bringing in ID talent to work this Evolve show, as well as some of their other talent that they feel like just aren't quite ready for NXT yet. That's like paraphrasing what Triple H said. I was kind of like half listening to what he said about it while we were trying to get the stream going. So yeah, Shotzi got back to WWE Evolve return. Go back to WWE Evolve return. Fourth brand. I don't want to say fourth brand. It's more just an extension of NXT, like 205 Live was an extension of the main roster, wasn't its own brand, or like Level Up. Basically like Level Up. Level Up was just another extension of NXT, and that's what Evolve is seeming like from what Triple H said in the post-show press conference. It is just a, what's it called? Just a, what's the word I'm looking for? Another show for NXT talent that aren't ready for the big time NXT. And the show will be airing on Tubi, which is very interesting. So they got some kind of deal with Fox there. I don't know what monetarily the deal is, but yeah. Also, remember, guys, if you want me to answer your questions, your comments, whatnot, please donate a super chat in the live chat. Best way to get your comment, question, or concern read live on the air. So then we go in to the men's rumble. And the first two are Rey Mysterio and Penta. And I go, no way are we getting Rey and Penta. Holy crap. We're getting Rey and Penta to kick things off. Yes, sir. This is cool. Crowd was super into it. Rey offered a handshake. Penta shook his hand and then pulled him in close and did the catchphrase, Cierro, Miedo. Rey then did like a he did like something with his hands, like 619. I don't know how he did it. I don't know. But yeah, they did their little things there. And then Rey brought the fight to Penta and almost eliminated him early, but Penta just barely stayed in. Chad Gable came out third, and I'm like, oh, I love this. Chad Gable coming out with two luchadors, and he's got a luchador problem. Also, Speed on Twitter played into Chad Gable's luchador problem because the Speed champion right now is Dragon Lee. Chad Gable made it to the finals of a title contenders tournament. Chad Gable got to challenge a luchador in Dragon Lee and lost, of course, because he's got a luchador problem. He doesn't know how to beat luchadors. And they're playing that up multiple different ways. I like that. I like that a lot. Espinoza, he says, let's pretend Penta's feet didn't touch the ground. I only saw one. I didn't see both. I only saw one.
Yeah, I also only saw one foot touch the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see them both. I saw the one. And then here's my other question. When they say both feet have to touch the ground, is that just both feet touching the ground or simultaneously? Could you say your phone is the ground, right? And these are my 2 feet. Can I like have one foot touch, bounce off, and then my other foot's down? Is that out? Only one foot's touching, is it? Or is it got to be both together? Or is it one foot? And if I get like that, I'm still in. And I get back, I'm still in. I'll hobble back in. I don't know. Probably it's the once the second foot touches, you're just done kind of thing. But Espinosa says, I watched the replay, only one. Yeah, see, I only saw one as well. But Chad Gable's out there. Carmelo Hayes enters as number 4. They work together, him and Gable. And they beat up Ray and Penta. Hayes tries to eliminate Gable, so Gable gave him a German suplex. Santos Escobar, another luchador, comes out at number 5. He drops Ray on the middle ropes and hits him with a 619. And Cole yells, "That's Ray's move!" Also, by the end of this, Michael Cole had no voice left. Michael Cole's voice was shot. So Penta confronted Escobar, but Escobar gave him a Canadian, what they call Mexican destroyer. Ray then gave Escobar 619, but was unable to eliminate him. Then out comes Otis at number 6, and he easily chokeslams Escobar. He went for a caterpillar, but Gable caught him in the ankle lock and stopped him. Otis slips out of it, so Gable slaps him. Otis slaps him right back, though. Gable gave Otis a big German suplex, but Otis popped right up and applied a torture rack. Braun Breaker then entered at 7th and sprinted down to the ring, and this wasn't a short aisleway either. He sprinted down there. Pat McAfee's over here yelling, "The dogs are barking in Indianapolis." He runs in and immediately bounces off the ropes and just, boom, kills Carmelo Hayes. I'm like, oh, shit. Carmelo took a hell of a spear. He then gives Gable a Frankensteiner and suplexed Otis. Braun then spears and eliminates Escobar. Then Tozawa comes out at number 8. And as Santos is leaving, Hayes. As Hayes is leaving, he attacks Akira Tozawa. Tozawa gets taken down, and immediately Adam Pearce runs out to check on him. And they're like, oh, Tozawa's hurt. He can't compete. I'm like, really? He can't compete? He was barely hit from behind. Anyways. So, before this, I realized that Speed was, because I'm like, hey, we haven't checked if I Show Speed's live. So we were kind of like half watching it. He had it up on his phone, and I was like going back and forth on the computer from it. And then we see, oh, hey, he's talking to Stephanie McMahon backstage in the gorilla position. So I'm like, oh, where is this going? So then they take Tozawa into the gorilla position, which it's actually a smaller gorilla than they normally have. Anyways, restrictions from the building. Anyways, so Tozawa, they sit him down. Anna Pierce goes, yeah, he can't compete. And Triple H is like, well, we need a number 8. We need a number 8. What are we going to... Hold on, I got it. He turns around and goes, Speed! Speed, come here. Speed's like, yeah, hey, what's up? He's like, go out there. You're in the Royal Rumble. He's like, what? Excuse me? He's like, Tozawa can't go. I need somebody. You go out there. You're in the Royal Rumble. And I'm like, oh, they're really throwing this guy in the match. I wasn't expecting this one. I thought he was just going to live stream and hang out with people. Because, like, the match is going. And they've got, like, 4 or 5 people in. And he's in the back talking to New Day. Then he makes his way over to Stephanie. And he's talking to Stephanie for a minute or two. And then that's when Triple H pulls him away from Stephanie and says, go. You're in the match. So he goes. His cameraman follows him. They're still live streaming all this. As Kai Cenat is in the crowd, live streaming from the crowd as well. So, I'm going to say right now, WWE needs to use I Show Speed more. This man was great. Or kid, whatever you want to call him. This guy was great. I thought he was very entertaining. He's got that good, oh shit face. Like, something's about to happen. Like, oh crap face, you know? I don't know if I could say, like a Logan Paul, this guy could be a great pro wrestler. But for certain things like this, or like when he did the Logan Paul stuff at WrestleMania where he was in the Prime bottle, I think he's really good. He's a good personality to use sparingly here and there once a year or something. So he goes down to the ring and he's like hamming it up. He's like, all right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. So he hams it all up and he gets in the ring and he's like standing there, right? And so he gets in the ring and he's just looking around like, oh, wow. Like he wasn't expecting it to be what it was. And so all of a sudden you see Braun Breaker go woof, behind him off the other ropes. And then woof, Speed turns around and boom, just takes the biggest spear from Braun Breaker.
Yeah, but in the middle of that, he helped him get Otis out.
That's right. Yes. I forgot about that. So Speed tossed Otis out. And then...
He's only 20?
That makes sense. He looks young. So then he takes the spear. He eventually kind of gets eliminated-ish. But Otis catches him. He gets thrown to the outside, and Otis catches him. So Otis then gives him a fallaway slam over the announce table and basically killed this poor guy. He's done. He's gone. But it was good. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was very entertaining for what they did. And I loved the aspect of it of, if you were watching the live stream his live stream, you got a little more context of this, and it actually was cooler because it's like you got to see him talking to Stephanie and Triple H pulling him away, and like we saw some of that on TV, but the whole him just talking to Stephanie and then going, "Whoa, what? Huh?" Like, I liked it. I don't think it was for everybody. There's gonna be people going, "And that was a cool whatever." I don't know, but I liked it a lot. And Triple H was asked about it in the press conference and was like, "Hey, we've always worked with celebrities and famous people and brought them in and had them do spots, this and that and so forth. But who is considered celebrity now is different than back in the day when we used to bring in celebrities. So we have to find the people now that generate the buzz and that people are interested in. And Speed's one of them. That's why they got Logan Paul. That's why they want to work with Kai Cenat. Which they actually have a Kai Cenat T-shirt available, and the what is it, Speedy Spotty or Spotty? Suey, that's what it is. So they've got a I Show Speed shirt also available on shop that is like in the style of the Yeet T-shirt.
The red and white.
Yeah. So Sheamus comes out next, but we do have a super chat here from RTS. He says, never would I ever imagine Jey Uso winning the Rumble, but that made me reflect on how the women's Royal Rumble was very predictable. Yeah, and Triple H did say, hey, sometimes predictability isn't a bad thing. Whoop, I hit a button. Triple H said that in the post-show press conference. He said, hey, just because something's predictable doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You got to watch where it plays out. See where it goes. So, like last year, Cody winning the Rumble was very predictable. Did we hate it? Oh, we almost hated it, but we didn't in the end. So, Sheamus comes out at number 29. Sheamus lays out everybody, and he almost eliminates Penta, but Sheamus hit him with a slingshot tackle. Jey Uso then enters at number 10. Or Jimmy Uso enters at number 10. And Jimmy shined a little bit until Sheamus cut him off. Andrade comes out at number 11 and shined for a bit, but Penta gave him a superplex. Excuse me. Ooh, burp right in the mic. Jacob Fatu then enters at number 12, and I'm like, oh yes, give him shine. Let him look great. And Fatu got Ray and Penta on his shoulders at one point simultaneously and hit them both Simone drop. I'm like, awesome. Fatu then eliminates Gable, Ray, and Andrade. Braun then goes face to face with Fatu, and I go, oh my God, yes, please. But they were interrupted, and everyone just starts fighting. Ludwig Kaiser then enters at number 13. He tries to not enter the ring at first. And he's like, I'm gonna let this play out and see how it goes. And then eventually you can't get in the ring. Go. And he was eliminated pretty quickly by Penta. And they're like, oh, that was a quick elimination. And Cole goes, hold on, give me a second. I've got to confirm that was not the fastest elimination we've ever had, though. Santino still has the record. Miz then comes out at number 14. He popped for the Miz. He's like, oh, hey, Miz. Because that's like a wrestler that he's grown up with and met before at a meet and greet. Like, we went to a Cricket Wireless meet and greet, and Miz actually let him hold the Intercontinental Championship. So, that's a wrestler from when he was little. He's always known. Miz comes out at number 14. He kept teasing eliminating Braun, but he just remains in the match. Miz shined a little bit for a moment until he was flattened by Jacob Fatu with a Samoan drop, and the crowd chanted for Fatu. We actually got a Fatu chant. Then number 15. Everything kind of I wouldn't say got quiet for a second, but it felt like it did. So they're counting down 3, 2, 1. And it got an extra second, and then we hear, say his name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. And the TNA world champion, Joe Hendry, comes out, and Michael Cole needs to get slapped in the fucking face. His name is Joe Hendry, not Henry. Michael Cole kept saying, that's TNA's Joe Henry. Joe Henry this, Joe Henry. No, Michael Cole, it's Hendry with a D, not Joe Henry. Hendry beats up the Miz until Fatu knocks him down with a tackle. Then number 16 is Roman Reigns, and this is really when this Rumble starts picking up and just getting good, really, really good. From this point on, it may be, I can say, as a whole, it may not be one of the best Rumbles. Like 01 may be better overall, 92 may be better overall, 18 may be better overall. But this may be the best second half of a Rumble we've ever seen. I might have to go back and look, but I might propose that. I'm proposing that. I'm going to put that on social media as well. Is this Rumble, the 2025 Royal Rumble, the best second half of a Rumble we've ever seen? Let me know in the live chat or the comments if you're watching later. Roman's entered into number 16. Of course, it's Roman, so he's going to make his way down to the ring at his pace. Comes out with his wise man. Wise man, Paul Heyman takes the Ulufala. Roman gets in and immediately spears the Miz and throws him out. Reigns then spears Sheamus, throws him out. And I go, aw, kind of sucks for Sheamus. Anyways, Hendry then kicks Roman low. But, well, Roman spears him and eliminates him. So Joe Hendry in there for a good 4 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe max. Reigns then squares off with Braun Breaker and another, oh my God, yes, please moment. Braun spears the crap out of Roman. Like, gave him one of his 25-mile-an-hour spears. Crowd barked for it. You literally hear, oof, 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 oof. Sound like Tim Allen on Home Improvement. Braun Breaker then went to eliminate Reigns, but Reigns countered and eliminated Braun. Braun then looked back at Reigns before leaving. So there's something there. There's something there. I don't know what, but there's something there. Jimmy then helps Reigns up to his feet, but Fatu super kicked Jimmy and eliminated him. Fatu and Roman then face off, and I'm like, this is the match we know we want. This is the one we want. Jacob and Roman. They went back and forth. Reigns hits him with a spear. Number 17, Drew McIntyre. We know what he wants. He wants Roman Reigns. He said it. His goal is to eliminate Roman Reigns. Didn't happen, though. He and Reigns exchange blows until Fatu jumps in and knocks down Roman. McIntyre and Fatu double team Roman, and Penta tried to get involved, but Fatu dealt with him. Then we get number 18, and I go, who the hell's this? And it's Finn Balor, and I'm like, did Finn get new chat? Did Finn get new music? Let me know. Did Finn get new music? Or
they said that he got the wrong.
Who said that?
I can't remember.
The commentator? Chat said that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because like I hear the music, and I'm like, I don't know this music. At first I was like, is this the Trick Williams? I mean, this ain't Trick music. Because at first I heard it, and I'm like, kind of like a rapish kind of thing, hip hop R&B style. Is it Trick? I don't know, but it's the Judgment Day theme. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's JD.
I don't know, but I've never heard that. So maybe it's because I don't pay attention a lot of times during entrances. But I heard that music and I was just confused. And then Finn comes out. So good to see Finn back. I know he had like a dental thing he had to get taken care of. Finn comes out number 18. Shinsuke, the U.S. champion, comes out number 19. And like, here's the bad thing here. Finn comes out at number 18. And I feel like he did nothing in this match. Finn just felt like a guy that did nothing. So Penta leaped off of Balor's back at one point and gave Fatu a Canadian Destroyer. That was sick as hell. That was cool when he jumps off. They kind of did like the Hardy Boys poetry in motion thing where, you know, Jeff would jump off of Jeff would jump off of Matt's back and they do the little thing. So it's kind of similar to that, but into a Canadian Destroyer. However, Balor then chucked Penta out of the ring for the elimination after he'd been in for 42 minutes. And then from that point, I like forgot Finn was even in this match. Legit.
After number 20, like it just got even better.
Oh, yeah. Number 20, our eventual winner, Jey Uso. He comes out, eliminates Nakamura. Then we get the return of AJ Styles. I like this one because we didn't know what's going on with AJ. We knew he had the foot injury back in October, and he had said like 3 weeks ago is a challenging injury. Well, AJ's back, and AJ looked good. AJ beat up a few guys. The crowd was very into Styles. Styles gave Fatu a Pele kick, but Fatu hit him with a back body drop. Then Braun Strowman comes out at number 22, and this man had one goal in mind: revenge. Get out Jacob Fatu, and he did. He eliminates Jacob Fatu, and Fatu throws a Bret Hart level tantrum. Remember when Bret got screwed in Montreal and he starts throwing monitors and destroying the announce table? That's what Jacob did. To the point where Jacob threw a desk chair at the ring and it bounced back off the ropes on the outside. And I'm like, oh, crap. Yup. Okay. So we're going to get, again, another Braun Strowman Jacob Fatu match out of this. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Another Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu match. Even commentary were like, Jacob Fatu killed Braun last week in Saturday Night's main event. How's he back already? Number 23 comes out, and it's, John Cena. Cena eliminates Strowman. So it's like, oh, Strowman was in for a cup of tea. He almost eliminates Balor. He's almost eliminated by Balor, but he eliminates Balor instead. Cena then faces off with Roman before they can do anything. Look in my eyes, what do you see? And out comes CM Punk at number 24. The Punk comes down to the ring, gets in. Got Roman standing here, Cena standing here, Punk standing over here. They're all just looking at each other. AJ is in the corner. The ref's checking on him for something. I don't know why, but AJ's looking up like, oh, okay, look at this. And they're standing there so long that they do nothing until Seth comes out, number 25. And we hear Seth Rollins music playing. Burn it down! So Rollins comes out and immediately he tackles Punk while Reigns and Cena go at it. Styles is back up on his feet and goes after Jey Uso. Dominic Mysterio then comes out at 26. What was it Speed said about Dominic? Because Speed had a so Speed had a moment with Dominic and Liv, or his chat thought he was hitting on Liv.
Oh yeah, because he said that he would be very happy once Dom got out, and then he said if Dom loses, he said that he would take out Liv on a date. But then once they walked away, he said that he was just trying to make her mad.
Gotcha. Now, you paid more attention to the Speed stuff than I did. Dom comes out at number 26 and gave Cena a frog splash. He went for a vertical suplex on Roman, but Roman gave him a Samoan drop. Sami Zayn then comes out at 27. He immediately hits McIntyre and Rollins with an Helluva kick as the crowd sang a song as he's going on. Whoa, whoa. Anyways, Zayn went after Punk next. And then number 28, we have former World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest. Priest gave Dom a chokeslam and threw him out of the ring. Makes total sense. Judgment Day stuff there. LA Knight then comes out. So Damian comes in at 28, and I go, oh, there's only 2 left. Who the hell can it be? LA Knight and who? I forgot Logan Paul. I knew LA Knight. I was like, well, okay, there's 2 people left. One's LA Knight. Who else? And I didn't, and I'm like, who else? I totally forgot Logan Paul. So LA Knight comes out number 29. He exchanges blows with Jey Uso, and they do the yeah, yeet. Yeah, yeet, yeah, yeet from the crowd with the blows and the hits and everything. And then McIntyre plays Zayn on the apron. Then Jimmy goes to super kick McIntyre, but Drew moves. Or Jay goes to super kick Drew. Drew moves, and Jimmy accidentally super kicks Sammy and eliminates him from the match. So Sammy falls to the floor, looks up at Jay, and is just like, what was that? What was that? So between that, the accidental kicking his friends in the face the last 2 weeks on Raw, and then him coming out to help Kevin, or at least check on Kevin during that ladder match, we're getting a Sammy heel turn. Is Sami Zayn turning and aligning with the dark side? Seems like it's very possible. So then number 30 comes out, and it's Logan Paul. So number 30 comes out, and right before this I go, because I think you said it. Isn't Logan Paul supposed to come out? And I was like, oh, that's who's going to be number 30.
Yeah, because I think it was the New Day, and then I think...
That's right. You saw Logan Paul talking to Speed.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Because you were like, hey, Logan Paul was talking to Speed. He's still got to come out. Right. So Paul comes out and hits Styles and Rollins with a double buckshot lariat. Priest eliminates McIntyre. And apparently this is where McIntyre lost his shit backstage. Like, McIntyre gets eliminated and he looks all pissed off, like you should when you get eliminated. But we didn't realize that there was more to this. Whew, fuck. So, where was I? Priest eliminates McIntyre. Knight then shoved Paul off the apron, but Logan Paul leaps from the apron to the announce table, avoids elimination. And Tyler goes, so if he just stays there on the table and everyone eliminates everybody, can he just win like that? Because they can't go over there and eliminate him? I'm like, in theory, you would think. Sure. But he tries to do the Kofi spot, which he eventually gets. He does the Kofi spot where he walks the barricade and he jumps from the barricade over to the steel steps. Also in this time, somehow I didn't see how, but LA Knight got eliminated at some point.
It was because of Paul.
Was it?
Yeah, because Paul kicked him.
Oh, okay. So again, Knight pushes Paul. Paul lands on the announce table, and then Knight eliminates Priest and Styles. Oh, okay, there it was. I did write it down. So Knight eliminates Priest, and then as Knight was distracted by Logan trying to jump back over and stuff, AJ dumps him and eliminates him from the ring. Logan then saves himself by jumping back to the apron and pulls out AJ Styles for an elimination.
Oh, was it AJ Styles?
Yeah, he pulls out AJ because Knight was looking at Logan Paul going, are you going to get back? And that's when AJ threw him out. I remember now, once we said it all. Anyways, Paul, where was I? Punk then gave Paul a GTS, and Rollins super kicked Punk. Rollins then gave Jey Uso a pedigree, and Reigns Superman punched Cena. Rollins then stomped Cena and Punk in the middle of the ring. Then things get really interesting here. We got a face-off. Old Shield buddies, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Remember, Rollins hates Roman. So they had an exchange, which led to Rollins hitting consecutive super kicks. Roman almost eliminates Rollins, but Punk would wind up eliminating both of them, dumping them both. And then immediately, they hit the floor, and here comes Punk tumbling over because Logan Paul eliminated CM Punk. So they're all on the floor. Punk is sitting there. Roman's kind of like down, but kind of trying to get his wits about him. And then Rollins gets up, backs up, runs at Roman, and doesn't just give him a stomp. If I saw this correctly, this man gave him a goddamn double stomp. Both feet, boom. I'm like, holy shit, he killed Roman. He killed Roman Reigns. And CM Punk just kind of looks and goes, oh, damn. Paul Heyman then comes over and starts yelling at Rollins, what did you do? Why would you do that? And Rollins flips him off. Roman then tries to get his wits about him by pulling himself up with the steel steps. And as he gets to the top, Rollins runs over and gives him just a normal curb stomp on the steel steps. Just a normal stomp on the steps. So Roman's down and out. Punk then steps over Roman Reigns, says something to Paul, we don't know what, and then leaves. Remember, there's still that thing with Paul Heyman owes CM Punk a favor. Don't know what that favor is, but I don't know if maybe he referenced it here and we just didn't catch it. I don't know. But it's basically like he steps over Roman's lifeless body, says something to Paul, and goes, I've been eliminated. I'm good. Then we get down to our final three. And it's John Cena, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, Cena's actually winning the Rumble.
I thought that.
I'm like, there's no way it's Logan Paul or Jey Uso. Honestly, I thought there was a better chance Logan Paul wins than Jey Uso. I'm just going to say that. That's wrong of me, but I'm going to say it. I thought there was a slightly better chance of Logan winning than Jey. And so they're fighting. Paul and Jey exchanged strikes, and Cena got both of them up on his shoulders. Remember, WrestleMania, what was it, 24 maybe? When he had Edge and Big Show up there and did the double AA. He tries to do it this time, but Jey slips out and super kicks Cena. Cena, though, managed to eliminate Paul from all this, though.
No, he super kicked Logan. Head.
I think he super kicked them both, to be honest.
I know the main one that he hit.
Got it. I didn't see the Logan one there, but I thought, yeah, I know he kicked Cena. I know that was for sure. He kicked Cena as well. So, go to our final two, and it's John Cena and Jey Uso, and they kind of like reset. They feel each other out for a moment. John Cena kind of tells Jey, take in the moment, soak it all in. Or 70,000 or 65,000. Triple H had the number in the press conference. I don't remember. Michael Cole kept saying 70. But Triple H, the number he gave was like 65 something, I think. I don't know exactly. But I guess when you think about all the people that were there paid and then all the people they brought in, it could have been close to 70. I don't know. But WrestleMania 25, thank you, since Saturday. I couldn't remember if it was 24 or 25. 24 was the triple threat Cena, Triple H, and Randy, right? I think that was 24. Anyways. So they're soaking everything in, and they're feeling out this crowd, and Cena gets the better of it and did his usual comeback. Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle and everything. Cena then sets it for an AA, but Jay slips out and hits a super kick. Cena kind of falls through the ropes, but stops himself before going over the ropes. Jay then hits another super kick, and Cena again avoids elimination. But Jay then hits him with a spear. After more elimination attempts, both then wind up on the apron. So they're fighting on the apron. They exchange some strikes, and Cena tries to grab Jay up for an AA, but Jay slips back out of it. Jay then just shoves John. John Cena takes the lightest whoop right off the apron. He just hops off. He gets pushed, and like Cena was not taking a bump on the floor. That's not what was going to happen here. It was like John said, I ain't taking that bump. I'm just going to jump off. And Jay wins. And this crowd goes crazy in a mixed reaction, actually, because there was a lot of, you can tell this crowd did not expect this. There was a lot of, we love Jey Uso, and a lot of, what did I just frickin' see? So a lot of kind of, yeah. Fireworks go off. Jay yeets with the crowd. He brings commentary in. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Wade Barrett. Michael Cole has got no rhythm at all. He's sitting there going, instead of the, the regular, come on, yeet with me. Instead of the regular yeet. And yeah, they celebrate. And I don't know exactly what it was. Jay brings his son in. They eat together as well. Then they go to ringside, and he's like dabbing up fans and stuff. But Jay kind of looked mad. I don't know what it was. But then we go to the post show, and Jackie Redmond interviews him. And I don't think it was that he was mad. I think it was that he was also in a little bit of disbelief of this. And maybe it was that reaction from the crowd being so mixed and his emotions overcoming himself. And it was more of like, yeah, look, I did it. I did it. You didn't believe in me. No one thought I could ever do, but I did it. And I'm going to WrestleMania. And then a really cool thing. So Big E was on the post show, and he's like, I came from the same place Jay did, tag team wrestling. I made it to the top and won the WWE Championship. So I got to give Jay his flowers. I got to congratulate Jay. They say when you come from a tag team, that's all you're going to be is a tag team. But Jay, he's stepping out. And so Jackie tells Jay that, and Jay's like, Big E, thank you for that. Much love, brother. Love you, this, that. And so, yeah, just a lot of emotions, great stuff going. What did you think of the Men's Royal Rumble match? What's some of your favorite parts of it?
I think the part where Logan Paul jumped onto the table was actually amazing, because I did not know that.
Okay. Go. Finish what you're saying, then I'm going to tell you something.
I did not know that he was going to be able to jump that.
So what I need to show you then are all of Kofi Kingston's Royal Rumble saves, because Kofi Kingston has done stuff like that to the point where there was one spot where he gets eliminated and the New Day save him because he lands on a stack of pancakes. Or there was another one where I think, correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong here, but he also jumped from the apron to the announce table, then told one of the commentary, give me your chair. And he took their big desk chair and used it as a pogo stick to get back over to the ring. I need to show you Kofi Kingston's Rumble saves. I need to show you that. You would love it. You would think it's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, what else did you like in the Rumble?
I also like the ending where John Cena and Jay were just on the apron and each other back. I was a little disappointed that John Cena didn't win, but I mean, I feel good for Jay at the same time. First time winning the
So if we're gonna make predictions here, I'm gonna say that everyone was going into this. Gunther even said this. Gunther even said this in the post show. Everyone keeps saying if they win the Rumble, they're gonna pick Cody. They're gonna pick Cody. And Jackie Redmond was like, "Well, are they overlooking you?" He goes, "No, they're not overlooking me. They just think Cody may be the easier opponent, the easier one to challenge." Well, Jay ain't picking Cody. Pretty sure Jay is gonna pick. I'm pretty sure Jay is gonna pick Gunther. And so Jay lost to Gunther last week, but came and I love this. I love this. Jay came this close to winning 2 or 3 times last week. This close, 2 or 3 times last week at Saturday Night's main event. So it's like, oh, Jay does have it. Jay could beat Roman Reigns or Gunther, because he almost did last week. I think I'm gonna predict it right now. We're 2.5 months out. We're 2 months out. I say Jey Uso beats Gunther at WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm gonna say it right now. I think it's Jay and Gunther, night 1 in the main event, and Jay wins. Night 2 is going to be Cena and Cody when Cena wins the Elimination Chamber. Cena's already said he's in the chamber. So that's where I'm going with that. And yeah, also guys, we're about to do the giveaway here in a second. So if you haven't entered into the giveaway to win a $100 gift card for Big Shots, which are basically new versions of Wrestling Buddies, put exclamation Big Shots in the live chat right now if you haven't done it already. And we're going to go to the polls really fast. And after we read those, Tyler is going to pick a winner for everybody that has entered. So far, we have 19 entries so far. So if you haven't entered yet, again, put exclamation Big Shots. I'll put it in the chat for you. Exclamation Big Shots. I did forget the exclamation mark. But exclamation Big Shots in the live chat to enter into the giveaway to win a $100 gift card from Big Shots, which will either get you, I think, a couple of their mini shots, a couple of their medium-sized ones, and then one of their big ones. The big ones are actually pretty big. It's 22 inches. So it's almost like 2 feet tall. It's crazy. With all of that, let's go check it's got to be one word, Kid Vicious. All one word. Big Shots with the S on the end, just like I put it in the live chat. So let's go check the polls really fast to see what you guys thought of the show. The Twitch poll is now live if you're watching on Twitch, so go vote in that. But as we refresh the rest of this, do you have anything else you want to say about the Royal Rumble show? Like overall, the whole show? As I uncover your face?
I feel like the way that they brought Speed out was actually a really cool idea. Instead of having someone else come out, and I also saw the picture of him like with the crutches and everything.
Well, that's what I was gonna bring up. Speed's leg.
Yeah,
I forgot to talk about that. So let me get this shot. There's a video Logan Paul posted. Now I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. Be warned. This is not like I'm gonna put this up on the screen. If you've ever seen like intense rug burn on your leg where like skin gets ripped off, that happened to Speed in the match. That's Speed's leg after the match. He's showing Logan Paul. Like, oh my God.
It was so bad that he had to be carted off.
Well, that was part of the storyline, him getting carted away. That was part of the story. Like, the spear was so big that it killed him almost, so he needed to be carted away, which I thought was funny as hell. But yeah, he did. His leg did get messed up a little bit. He'll be fine. But yeah. So as far as the polls goes, we refresh all these polls. Why can't I find the Twitter poll? Here it is. Got that one. Let's go to the Threads poll. And so as far as the Threads poll does go, 72% liked the show. 15% thought it was just all right, and 14% didn't like the Royal Rumble. As far as the Twitter poll does go, 73% liked the show, 14% thought it was just all right, and 8% didn't like it.
No, because that was after he got thrown off the commentary table.
Yeah, I think it was when Otis gave him the fall away slam on the commentary table. I think maybe like his leg slid or something on the top of it. I don't know. We don't know when the skin ripped off, but at some point his skin ripped off his leg, and he was showing Logan Paul afterwards. Hey, look at my injury. As far as the YouTube community poll does go, 77% liked the show, 15% thought it was just all right, and 8% didn't like it. Not going to read this comment because it's stupid and dumb and uneducated. Jesus was not a mid-carder. He's not a Nepo baby either. As far as the live poll does go, 75% liked the show, 14% thought it was just all right, and 11% didn't like it.
So they're all like around the...
Yeah, basically. Then everybody that voted on Twitch, which is usually the lowest amount of numbers, everyone that voted on Twitch liked the show. So, giveaway time. So we got 21 entries now. So, Tyler, I want you to look through this and pick one name that you want to win the $100 giveaway. So look at all the names. Well, it's right here. You don't need the mouse. Just look, all the names are right here. And what name stands out to you that you want to win the giveaway?
The name that stands out to me most is Wrong Way Paul.
Wrong Way Paul. So Wrong Way Paul, I need you to either message us on Twitch with a Twitch whisper or on Twitter at PW Unlimited or at Timmy Buddy in the next 2 minutes or so as we wrap this up. If not, we'll pick another winner. But if you message me in the next 2 minutes or so, remember that's either with a Twitch whisper or on Twitter at Timmy Buddy or at PW Unlimited, then we can verify that you're still here. We got your info and we can get you the gift card. Now let me just look as we wait for that as well. See if there's any news coming out of this, because we did have some news like the Drew McIntyre stuff. See if there's an update to that or anything. PW Insider has nothing new. No, not that I see anywhere. Let's see. No news coming out of F4W Online. Let's see. Fightful. They would be the other one to break news. Oh, and then I want to say, give me 1 second, because bodyslam.net may have had something that I got sent right when we went live. Oh, never mind. That's just, that has nothing to do with anything. One other thing I wanted to look for. No.
Nice.
Huh? Oh, gotcha. Oh, I was gonna look up Cody Rhodes. See if anyone's got any injury. That's what I wanted to see if anyone's got any news on Cody. We're gonna Google or YouTube search it real fast. But yeah, some people think it might be real. I don't know. Here we go. This is from Fightful. It says Cody Rhodes appears on Friday's WWE SmackDown dealing with multiple injuries after the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna read this really fast. Jackie Redmond stated, quote, Cody Rhodes is dealing with multiple injuries. I can't confirm the intensity or severity of those injuries, but what I will tell you is that they are bad enough that Cody will not be addressing the media in tonight's press conference. In fact, his in-ring status might even be up in the air as well. What I can confirm is that Cody Rhodes will still attend Friday Night SmackDown in Memphis. Now, again, we don't know if this is a real injury, a storyline injury, or what, but some on social media, some people within the wrestling media space were like, I got to look into this because there might be something here. So we'll see what that might be. But hopefully, Cody's not actually injured. So hopefully Cody's not actually injured. And I did get a message back from Wrong Way Paul. So you are the giveaway winner. Congratulations. You are getting yourself a $100 gift card to Big Shots. With that, guys, I want to say thank you for joining us here. Twitch.tv/PW Unlimited, YouTube.com/Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and podcast services all around the globe like Stitcher, Spotify, Google Pod, Apple Pod, Anchor, iHeartRadio, and so much more. We'll be back live Monday for Monday Night Raw. Hopefully we got Luke with us so he can talk about his weekend being in Indianapolis for WrestleCon and the Royal Rumble event. So with that, see you guys back here on Monday. We'll watch NASCAR tomorrow because we got the Clash. Have a good one. See you next time, guys. Oh, hold on. Did not forget.